In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests lived a curious and imaginative young girl named Eliza. Eliza's unruly hair always seemed to mimic her wild ideas, and her eyes sparkled with a relentless curiosity that left her village mystified and amused. One bright morning, as the village awoken to the songs of birds, Eliza dashed out of her little cottage, her straw hat firmly on her head, and a small, battered notebook clutched tightly in her hand. She had heard whispers of an old, forgotten cave hidden deep within the heart of whispering woods. The cave was said to be home to a magical paintbrush that brought anything it painted to life. The village elders often scoffed at such tales, but Eliza's heart beat with an unwavering belief in the extraordinary. Undeterred by doubts, Eliza ventured into the woods. The forest embraced her with its dappled sunlight and hushed secrets. She followed a winding path, her heart pounding with excitement. Hours turned into a day, and the sun dipped low on the horizon. Just as her spirits began to waver, a faint glow caught her eye, leading her to the entrance of a cave. The entrance was adorned with intricate vines, as if nature herself had cast a spell to guard its secrets. With a deep breath, Eliza entered the cave, her lantern casting eerie shadows on the walls. There, illuminated by a faint, otherworldly light, lay the paintbrush atop a moss-covered pedestal. Its handle was carved from the gnarled branch of an ancient tree, and its bristles seemed to shimmer with a life of their own. Hesitating only briefly, Eliza reached out and grasped the paintbrush. As soon as her fingers touched its bristles, a surge of warmth coursed through her veins, and the cave filled with a gentle hum. Gazing at the paintbrush, Eliza felt a connection, as though the paintbrush and her heart were now intertwined. With newfound purpose, Eliza hurried back to the village, clutching the paintbrush tightly. Her mind was a whirlwind of possibilities, and she couldn't wait to share her discovery. Upon her return, the village gathered in the square, murmuring with curiosity. Eliza stepped forward, her eyes shining with determination. "I present to you the Enchanted Paintbrush," she exclaimed, holding it aloft. Murmurs turned to gasps as the villagers marveled at the mystical artifact. A young artist named Theo, known for his exquisite murals, approached Eliza with a twinkle in his eye. "Eliza, would you let me be the first to try it?" he asked, his fingers itching to hold the paintbrush. Eliza nodded, and together they set up a canvas. With a deep breath, Theo dipped the paintbrush into a pot of vibrant blue paint and began to create. The bristles danced across the canvas, leaving trails of paint that seemed to come alive. A small, whimsical bird emerged, its feathers as vivid as a sunset. The village erupted in cheers, and soon everyone wanted to try the enchanted paintbrush. From vivid flowers that emitted soft melodies to mischievous squirrels that scampered around the square, the village was transformed into a living masterpiece. But as the days passed, Eliza noticed a change in the village. The once vibrant colors began to fade, and the lively creations became lethargic and dull. The magic of the paintbrush was slowly draining the life from the village, sapping its natural beauty and vitality. Determined to undo the damage, Eliza sought the wisdom of an old wise woman who lived on the outskirts of the village. The wise woman listened to Eliza's tale and nodded knowingly. "The enchanted paintbrush can bring life to art, but it draws its power from the balance of nature," she explained. "You must find a way to restore that balance." Eliza's heart sank, realizing that the solution wouldn't be as simple as she had hoped. Determined to make amends, she embarked on a new quest to find the hidden heartstone of Whispering Woods, a legendary gem that held the essence of nature's magic. Her journey led her deep into the forest, where she encountered challenges that tested her courage and determination. With the guidance of forest creatures and her unyielding spirit, she overcame obstacles and eventually discovered the Heartstone hidden within the roots of an ancient tree. As she held the Heartstone in her hands, its warm glow rekindling her hope, Eliza knew what she had to do. She returned to the village and placed the Heartstone at the center of the square, its energy radiating outwards. The enchanted paintbrush responded, its bristles humming with newfound vigor. Eliza, armed with the Heartstone's magic, touched the paintbrush to the Heartstone. The paintbrush absorbed the Heartstone's energy, and as Eliza painted, the canvas came alive with colors that danced and harmonized, forming a breathtaking masterpiece that encapsulated the essence of the village and the forest. The village was once again filled with life and vitality, its beauty restored by the magic of the enchanted paintbrush and the Heartstone. And as for Eliza, she realized that true magic lay not in the artifacts themselves, but in the connection between people, nature, and the creativity that flowed from the heart. From that day forward, Eliza continued to explore the world, her heart and imagination forever intertwined, creating stories that inspired and connected her village and all those who heard her tales. And so, dear reader, remember that the magic within you is boundless, waiting to bring your dreams to life. Just like Eliza, let your heart be your guide, and let your imagination paint the world with colors that breathe life into every moment.
If you liked this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe our channel as well as press the bell icon.